I'm Jason Rivera, and I'm here with Tom Kirkham. And Tom, what are emerging trends in cybersecurity and IT infrastructure that you are most excited for or concerned about?
That's a great question, Jason. And by the way, welcome aboard. I mentioned this in a couple of videos back, but we're kind of passing the camera around so everybody can meet meet the team and all of these different things and ask questions like this one. And so what am I most excited about? There's it's not new to us, but this governance is becoming a buzzword. And it's something that we've been talking about for using the word governance for about a year now. And before that, it was, administrative controls. And administrative controls are one of the three controls that are used in cybersecurity defense system: technical, administrative, and physical controls, mostly technical and administrative controls. But getting back, what are administrative controls and what's governance? And basically, it is the policies, the procedures, the techniques, the leadership, the culture, the management. It's the how things work. It's not a technical defensive tool like an EDR or MDR. It's not a ticketing system. It's not an RMM. That's a remote monitoring and management technical tool that we use with our clients. It's the policies and procedures, and the more you think about it, and everybody's got policies and procedures. They don't have to be formally documented. You got a key to your office. Who has a key? Who has the rights to have a key? What are the hours of your office? When is it open? When is it closed? Those are administrative controls, right? So when you think about that and you add in management techniques and leadership structure and your mission, your if you have a value statement, all of these things are governance. And it's what makes the company work. And in our case, for our clients, we concentrate on governance of IT infrastructure systems and cybersecurity defensive systems. And so it's all encompassing. It's not just policies and procedures. It does involve leadership and it does involve management, and consequently it involves culture, the company's culture. So we work closely with leadership and management with our clients and understanding what their business objectives are, what their values are, what their mission statement may be, and how they work. Because especially when it comes to cybersecurity, that security first environment, you really don't realize it until it's embedded in your culture. It's not as effective if 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 it's an annoyance, right? If everybody kind of complains about having to, you know, change passwords every 30 days, which is old school, we don't practice that anymore. There's a better, safer way to do it now. But or having to use a unique password, which everyone should, but 90% of the population don't. And until you get your culture to where everyone is always cognizant and everyone's always vigilant and everybody stops treating it as a hassle, it just becomes a part of their everyday job, being vigilant, being secure, and being suspicious of anything. Then you haven't done that part of the governance. You haven't baked it into the culture. And another thing that's coming up in the industry is benchmarking and, helping our clients understand what their industry benchmarks are when it comes to compliance and regulations from a security thing. That's pretty obvious and pretty easy to do. But also, what are the benchmarks in IT spending for your industry? We know that a professional service firm should spend between 6 to 14% of their gross revenue on the entire IT and cybersecurity budget. That's the benchmark for a professional service industry. That's what the spending is. And why that's important on IT, especially IT, is if you're way underspend the benchmarks in your industry, well, that's not a pat yourself on the back moment. What could be happening, and it's our job to assist our clients in discovering these things, is if you're way underspending on IT, chances are you're not getting the full return on investment. You know, you're using desktops, you're running your desktops into the ground, your laptops into the ground, your server, and they're not effective. You know, it's all about maximizing that productivity number when it comes to IT. You know, replacing servers before they're worn out and they're slow or they crash, resulting in loss of productivity. And those are the things that we're concentrating on. We started last year, but we're really going forward. And let's how does IT and how does cybersecurity fit into the big picture for our clients? And consequently, that's working with management and leadership, and quit treating it as just, you know, you got to have computers, and quit treating it as an expense. You know, we're way beyond that. You know, 40 years ago when IBM came out with the PC, that took real vision to invest, you know, $10,000 into a personal computer and all the training and the fact that it only did one thing at a time. That was more of a visionary decision to invest in technology. We're way past that. Way past that now. That's a tool. That's a tool many of you are on every single day, every minute of the day. And to continue to use a 7-year-old laptop is just not smart business.